What is the good word out there, people? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Shake Up, guys. We down a member, but that don't mean nothing. We still gonna come in here and talk smack to y'all. What's going on with you out there in internet land? We're just happy to be back. How it goes. Joining me, as always, Ace Boom Coon and the rated R superstar, Mr. JL, is in the building. What's going on, JL, man? What's happening, bro?
Just happy to be here.
Oh, man, you know how it goes out here. It's, right after Thanksgiving, and I'm seeing a lot of thankful people out there, man. What's going on? People ain't thankful? What's happening? Is that what's going on in the streets?
You still alive. You need to be thankful. If COVID ain't get you, be thankful.
Right. So, yeah, man, we just here chopping it up, man. We figured we just bring an after Thanksgiving special edition, and you know how the holidays do, that we can't get everybody together. But still gotta fly this plane, man. Still gotta do the damn thing. So, what up to everybody out there, and whoever decides to join us in the chat room? We probably eating some leftover turkey sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Some dry leftover turkey sandwiches for some of you. Those people who don't know how to marinate and, you know, flavor inject and brine and all that good stuff.
Because you couldn't go to grandma's house to eat. You had to eat your girl's cooking. To you, I'm sorry. You sitting up there chilling with a bad chick and she can't cook. You was just waiting on grandma's stuffing. But
that's what happened.
You chose the baddie who was bad in the kitchen. So now you sit there eating dry ass turkey and fucking stuffing that tastes like couch cushion.
Yeah, so that's how it goes.
Man, I'm gonna trade her in for a fat bitch I can throw down in the kitchen. That's what you're thinking in the back of your head right now, but whatever. Good luck to you.
Sacrifice. It'd be not, you know, it's good to find somebody who can do both, you know. That's cool.
Facts.
So
facts.
I mean,
you saying you want a chick that can turn up the heat in the kitchen and the bedroom? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't settle for anything less. If I could cook, so can they. It's just a matter of do they want to? Because
new age chicks can't cook, man.
Yeah, they can cook.
These new age chicks,
they gotta learn, man.
They can boil water.
They gotta learn, bro. They gotta learn. That's how it goes.
New age chicks don't cook. They know how to shop on Fashion Nova and pose on Instagram. They ain't cooking. You gotta get your old bitch. Have to get your old bitch.
Sorry guys, I'm working out some new things here in the stream and I have to make sure things sound okay so you guys can hear us loud and clear. I have no idea. We also have the ability for you to call into the show if you'd like and talk shit with us. You see by the today's caption in the description, we're talking about what, you know, exactly is going on out there, man. You got a message from a friend today stating how they up there tearing up the mall, man. It's Black Friday. They're out there having fist fights. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism. Getting people whooped. So I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there, so I'm just actually making this stuff up as I go.
Fist fights in the mall. Shootings in the mall, actually. It was a shooting. Mass shooting.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm in
we don't have all the
danger.
details, so right now we can't go into speculation. And I don't want to be stereotypical, so we're not going to do that today.
We're
just going to say, you know, best wishes to all the family members and to anybody caught in the crosshairs. I hope you're okay. I hope all is well with your loved ones.
Right on.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. But yeah, as OG Limousine Riding podcast line was saying, we got the call-in feature now. So if you want to call in and talk shit, you are more than welcome to. You can actually, he's going to put the link in the chat room now. If you have a problem with something that we've said in the past, you can just call in and tell us and argue directly.
That's the Cash App link.
There's a Cash App link
to the cause. And then the other link will be up here in just a second.
All right. But the call-in link is there. It is available. It is readily available. While he's doing that, I want to ask y'all, did anybody get the news, man, about the dude? He's like an African playboy or something. I don't know. He wasn't a preacher, but he's like an African playboy, well-known dude. He now has 6 women all pregnant at the same time.
Can he afford them?
He can afford them, apparently. They coming. So whether you can afford them or not. Plus, I don't think they got child support in Africa, so he's straight.
Interesting.
Did any?
They don't have the child. They don't have family court in Africa.
I don't believe they got family court in Africa.
Well,
So I think he's good.
I hope you make it, bro. I hope you make it.
Man. So yeah, 6 kids, all 6 women. And the women, it's not like they don't know about each other. They're all very well of each other, aware of each other. They all pose for a family picture. They're all sister wives. So yeah, he took a picture and put it online, and he's got 6 women all pregnant, 6 kids on the way. So
Good for
this,
him.
I want to see how this is gonna play out.
Tell you how it's gonna play out.
Please share.
If you want to talk shit, he gonna do what he want to do anyway.
Simple enough.
That's how it's gonna play out.
Simple enough.
I mean, if we want to keep it real,
That's
nobody's studying what nobody else thinks. Nobody care. What they gonna do? That's the question. What you gonna do? You know, he's in Africa. They gonna talk shit and call him a womanizer, but it was totally reasonable when I saw that meme of that one lady, also in Africa, who had like 3 husbands. Like, okay,
Well, yeah.
whatever.
So, and then you got, well, I just want, are the women westernized? Because if they're traditional African women, he might have a chance. But if they're westernized in any way, shape, or form, he's fucked in the game. He's fucked. Because they drag Future through the mud. And I'm not a Future fan, but they give Future hell. And he got 5 baby mamas, 5 kids. So I just want to know what's going to happen. Are they westernized, and how is this going to play out? So I'm going to keep track of this, and I'll get back to people and let them know how this played out. If that man is running for his life through the Congo, or shit, he didn't change his name and faked his own death, I'll let people know. But I'm like, I wonder, has anybody else seen this?
Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and let's about time to move on to the season where you feel bad about not buying presents. God bless the chilling.
I don't buy shit. I give money. Here, money, cash. Go about the fuck you
Get
want.
out of my face. Oh man. Yeah. It's
Now let's get to the shit that's really exciting me. I got one other current event.
go ahead. Do you think, man? We
My
don't
man.
have we don't have a net today. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
My man's one of my heroes growing up, the living legend, Iron Mike Tyson, is fighting tomorrow night. On
Roy
pay-per-view.
Jones?
Yes. Roy Jones that got his brains beat in like a year or 2 ago and got knocked through the ropes. Yeah. They're doing an exhibition bout. So I'm
Why
gonna see
Iron Mike though?
who the fuck cares. He's one of my heroes, and I love this dude. And if I ever get a chance to meet him, I'm gonna hug him. This dude's a legend, and I can't wait to see this. And it's on pay-per-view, and I'm gonna buy it.
Iron Mike's not even in his weight class.
Yeah, Roy Jones moved up to heavyweight division.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Roy
Yeah.
fought in 4 different divisions. I don't think people realize Roy Jones fought in 4 different divisions and won titles in all 4. Roy Jones was a bad man. So, yeah. So this exhibition comes tomorrow, and I can't wait to see it. And this is going to be good. And I know if Mike take one good shot to the eye or to the head, or he's like, this is supposed to be an exhibition match. Old Mike is going to come out. He's going to lose his shit and try to bite Roy Jones' nose off or something. So I can't wait to see this tomorrow.
Cool.
That was the worst fucking stellar commentary. Man.
I mean, I don't want to see nobody get hurt. And just
I do. It's boxing. I want to see you die. I want to see it solely. I want to see the lights go out. I want the camera fixed on his face. And yeah, I want to see the lights go out.
You want to see the lights go out forever?
Yep. Dunzo. One of them, one must live, one must die. That's what I want to see, but I know it's not
At
gonna
the
be
end
that.
of the day, one shall stand and one shall fall. And that one will probably be Roy Jones.
Of course.
It's only a 3-round exhibition fight. I think Tyson, even at his age, could get a good solid 3 rounds in and of straight punishment. Be ugly.
I mean, they're Tyson's 53. I think Roy Jones is 50. So
Nothing says we need money more than this little matchup.
man, facts. Because
We
yeah,
gotta learn how to manage. We gotta learn how to manage our money a little bit better, and that's where I come in. So hit me up on social media if you're looking for a better way to take care of your family.
invest for the future.
Invest for the future. Invest for your future. Invest for the future of your family. I mean, everybody has a chance of building a legacy. You just have to be proactive about it.
There you go.
That's all. But moving away from business,
Yeah.
onto other business.
Well, before we go there, I got one more current event, and then I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do a little bit of misogyny. Now, I wouldn't be me.
Careful, they say misogynists hate women.
Man, fuck them. They don't know, and that's not true. For the record, we do not hate women. We just don't like the games being played. That's all. Simple.
All right. Well, what you got?
Mm. How you doing, Sarah? There was a versus battle between I almost said Roy Jones Jr. Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy. Now, I admit, I'm not a big fan of either one. I tend to know more Jeezy songs than I did Gucci Mane. Not a fan at all, to be completely honest, of Gucci Mane. But okay. Anyway, the battle was what it was, for if you're a diehard, dedicated, lifelong fan, it was what it was. Here's the part that I found funny. Black women went online and said that I don't care who wins. As far as I'm concerned, Gucci already won because he married a black woman.
Okay, so so go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, because for those who don't know, Young Jeezy is engaged to a young Asian woman. Well, not young. She's the same age as us, so she ain't young. But he's engaged to an Asian woman named Jeannie Ma. She's on The Real or with the fat bitch Lonnie Love and a couple other chicks. Yeah, another hater.
I hate my life, so therefore I'm gonna hate on other people's lives.
I hate my life, so I eat everything. That bitch. Yeah. So anyway, he's engaged. He's engaged to her, and black women are hating, saying that he should have married a black woman, and because he didn't, and because Gucci did, they're siding with Gucci Mane. How fucking miserable do you gotta be that somebody's marital choice affects your fucking personal opinion of them?
Well, I mean,
You can't like a person because of who they married?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to understand people who are doing their own thing. Not doing their own thing, but just people who are successful and people who are striving for success don't even take the time to even
Right. You
think
shrug it
about
off.
this kind
You
of shit. They
shrug it
don't
off.
care.
Right. You shrug it off and you keep pushing. I get it.
Saying? That sister who's the black lady who's a lawyer and she's married and she's got 2 kids. She doesn't give a shit who Jeezy married.
Right.
She got her own shit going on. She's like, man, I don't care.
Exactly.
Nobody does.
But here's my point. The voice of those people who aren't successful and striving towards something seems to be overshadowing the voice of the people who do. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
No, they're just vocalizing.
They're vocalizing. True enough.
People like me, people like you, people doing stuff. Like even this girl in the chat room, right?
Right.
She got shit going on. She got shit to do.
Right.
She ain't got time for this.
Right.
Like, yeah, Jeezy and Gucci Mane. I'll check it out if I had time.
Right.
It should be interesting, but I'm not gonna base my decision off of who he decided to fall in love with. They do know that not Gucci Mane, but Jeezy has black kids,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So obviously something didn't work out there. Where
Exactly.
he's not married to the mother of his children. Did anybody ever consider that?
I don't think they think that far ahead or take that into consideration.
Hmm.
My point is, what the hell is the matter with you? And which kind of goes into today's topic. What the hell is the matter with you that you what little shit do you have going on in your life that you can take time out of your day to write a comment so riddled with hate that you're like, I don't like that Jeezy married a non-black woman, so I'm siding with Gucci Mane because he did marry a non-black woman. What the
Mhm.
fuck is the matter with you?
Exactly that.
It's like people kind of tying into today's topic. I am sick of stupid people being given equal rights. I'm tired. Let me explain what I meant to you. A few years back when Obama was running for a second term in office,
Mhm.
I had people I worked with, and I don't care if you get mad, but they were saying that, I don't like that Obama gave people free cell phones. So I don't know if I'm going to vote for him this time around. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. You're allowed to vote?
Free cell phone.
Then I heard people saying,
What are you talking about?
the Obama phones. They were calling them the Obama phones. Then I heard people saying, I like Colin Kaepernick, but I don't like that he's kneeling. That's disrespectful to the troops. Despite the fact that it's been debunked 1,000 times and he said 1,000 times, I'm not kneeling to dishonor the troops. I'm kneeling to bring attention to what's going on in America against people of color. And they were still saying this, and all I could think was, God damn, you're allowed to vote. You're
Those
allowed.
people-
How do you have to take a test to drive a car, but you don't have to take a test to vote?
That's a good question.
That's just a God-given right
Uh-huh.
because you're an American citizen.
But we both know that whole Kaepernick disrespecting the troops things was
That was
just a
spin.
deflection from the actual problem, man. You know, it's a deflection from the actual problem. They don't want to have that conversation, so they'll deflect by saying,
Right, of course.
bullshit. Oh, he's disrespecting the troops. Well, hey guys, it was the troops that told him to kneel in the first place. If that's what he wanted to do, he had already worked it out with them. Y'all just saying that because y'all don't want to discuss the real problem. Because then, on some level, you'd have to admit that there is some level of privilege there.
Right. But it's just,
So I just say, anybody who has that to say about Colin Kaepernick, you're not being genuine. You can go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying?
like I said,
That's
man,
what it is.
I wonder what the fuck is wrong with people sometimes, and I'm like, again, you have to take a test literally at 16 years old to get a license. You have to take hours and hours of training just to become a barber.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to do shit. You're allowed to determine the future, the political climate of this country. What the fuck is the matter with y'all?
Those same people always go and vote against their own best interests anyway. So this isn't even the tip of the iceberg as far as I'm concerned. Oh well, they'll figure it out one day, and they'll die.
And then they'll die.
Then they'll die.
A horrible.
I'm
fiery
not
death.
wishing any death on. I'm just saying it's usually when you laying on your deathbed thinking about your life. It's when you have that come to Jesus moment, and then you check out this bitch. Saying a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh man, what else going on? Oh yeah, sorry, we are down a member tonight, so it's a little off. Usually,
He's got the vid.
damn.
I don't know what is wrong with him, but
This sounds like
I think anytime now somebody tells me they're not feeling well,
you got the vid.
you got the vid.
That's fun.
Plus, you're around a lot of people who probably venture out into questionable areas, and then they bring back the vid.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. That's
So,
reasonable.
if you don't see him for a couple of weeks,
He's got
it's
the vid.
official. I ain't gonna. I hope he just ate too much turkey yesterday. He's turkey hungover, but
Yeah. Turkey
ain't
coma.
looking good.
I'm in
I was gonna tell him he
danger.
was on his period, but all right, we'll go with that. We can go with turkey coma. That's probably better than his period or the COVID or whatever. So yeah.
COVID season has been all year.
Well,
I just also want to send a shout out to anybody who feels depressed around these holidays. Please talk to somebody. If you feel like you need to get some help, please do that. I don't want to see nobody take their own life or anything like that. But this is a difficult time for a lot of people, especially people who are alone. Don't have family, stuff like that.
yeah. With that, apparently, again, we don't know what happened today, but apparently there was some kind of mall shooting or whatever.
Was it a shooting or just like a brawl or something? I don't know. I haven't seen the
Initially,
video.
they said it started off as a fight or brawl or whatever the case may be, and it turned into a shooting from there. So I don't know. I have no
That's
idea.
unfortunate.
It is. It's very unfortunate. But what isn't unfortunate is we have the call-in feature, so you people can click the fucking link and come in. And if you got a problem with something that we said a long time ago, you can click that link and jump in there, and we can hash it out right here, right now. Get it off your chest. Stop being candy asses and talking behind my back because you mad about something I said 6 months ago.
Right?
This happened last week. We went to the bar for a second so I could get wings. Some chick walks up and was like, "You're such an asshole on the show." I'm like, I'm eating wings, bitch. I don't really care. Well, now if you're out there, bitch, I care now. Call in. Don't call in while I'm fucking eating wings.
There's the link again.
So call in, talk your shit, get it off your chest now. Because now I'm actually like paying attention to you. But I'm be honest, if I'm eating wings, you gotta be real hot to get my attention.
Was she hot?
No. Nah.
We had the last show where I was just telling people, look, go talk to the people you actually have a problem with instead of telling me about it. You think that by telling me about it, I'm gonna go back to the fellas and be like, listen, fellas, this is what somebody said to me and they didn't like. I don't do that. I don't care. I'm usually, if you're not talking about something I did or said, then usually I got like circus music playing in my head and I'm not really listening to you. And at the end, when you stop talking, I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna walk off. I'm saying
Circus music, yeah.
When's this person gonna stop fucking talking? Oh, break. See ya.
There it is.
Then I walk off. You're not accomplishing anything. That's that.
Yeah. So yeah, Rock, get better. Hope you feel better.
Please don't have the vid.
Don't have the vid.
And
Stop
out here beating people's asses.
being turkey hungover, and I hope you're not on your period. So yeah, I think that covers everything. One of our people in the chat room, Pistol Pooh, had his channel hit. Last week we talked about the new YouTube restrictions and
Our only moderator.
yeah, what you can say, what you can't say, and I don't even try to fight it because I was like, this shit ain't never gonna get monetized because I can't watch what I say. I'll take that. So Pooh apparently is like-minded individual. He's like, I'm not gonna watch what I say what I want. Well, he had his channel hit, so they knocked him down. He had to come back with a new channel. He's not in the chat room right now, so I'm hoping that he get back with us for next week's show, but wish him all the best. Sorry that happened to you.
Right.
They knocked my shit down 2 weeks ago, so I understand. It is what it is.
Oh well. That's...
But you two, y'all suck real bad for this. These new rules and restrictions place all the fucking responsibility on men. Take all of the responsibility away from women. They got free reign. The content creators, female content creators.
Yeah, they can talk real bad about us.
Yeah, they can say a lot of horrible shit about
me.
men.
Truthful shit about them, and you're being a hate monger. You're a misogynist. No, I'm not personally a misogynist.
Throw me under the bus.
I'm not throwing you under the bus. If you want to claim that shit, claim it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not that. Whatever, dude. I don't care.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That. You ready to go into today's topic real briefly?
Sure, man. Sure.
All right.
Let's do that.
Today's topic that we already kind of touched on is, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just want to ask that question of society. I just want to know, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why do you...
Lots of shit.
Lots of shit, I understand. And I understand mental health plays a role in that, but with access to so much shit, you've got mental health facilities right down the street from us anyway. You got Charter Beacon. You've got literally regular hospitals that will take you to a mental hospital. You've got online therapeutic services. You don't even have to leave your fucking house. You do this shit from your phone.
This is true.
And they will counsel you over the phone. They will counsel you virtually via Zoom meetings and things of that nature. You don't have to even leave home. So you have no excuse not to get the help you need. And I found out the shit is free. If you can go through the local college here and get psychoanalysis and shit for free. Most jobs offer it too. So there's no excuse to be fucked up in society anymore. And I'm just wondering, what is wrong with people? What possesses you to walk into a mall and just start shooting? What possesses you to be in a Las Vegas hotel room and break out a window and just start dumping rounds into a crowd? I've been to Vegas a couple times. Nothing. I never once thought, you know what? I should shoot this motherfucker up. Not once.
Not even after you lost.
No.
I'm just kidding.
One, I don't gamble like that. Two, I'm like, it's naked bitches walking down the street.
Nice.
Why do you want to shoot?
No.
You can drink and walk down the street and look at naked women. Why the fuck possesses you? What the fuck possesses you to just start picking people off from a hotel room? What the fuck?
Complete and utter disgruntled, just crazy. You got to be a nut job to do some shit like that anyway. And by busing out a window in Vegas and shooting down on a crowd of people who you've never met, says that whoever dumped you or left you was pretty justified in doing so.
Mm-hmm.
It's my opinion. Probably means I'm gonna catch a sniper bullet, but hey, you still gonna be a terrible person. Not gonna change that.
Right. So I wonder, as a whole, in this, you've got people, you got Antifa, whatever you want to call it. You've got fucking right-wing supporters going nuts. You've got Trump supporters going insane. You got people killing cops to protest police brutality. You got guys walking up on a cop car acting like everything's normal and just unloading, killing two cops that did absolutely nothing to nobody.
People are crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with society this day?
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with people? How the fuck did we get here? If this ain't the end of days, like old people say, then I don't know what is. It's a shit show out here. To the point where people just don't want to leave their house, and fuck COVID, that ain't got nothing to do with this. It's just to a point where you're like, if I can't even go to the mall on Black Friday without getting shot, because I wanted doorbuster deals, that brings up another point. What the fuck possesses people to trample each other at Walmart over a 55-inch flat screen and a PS5?
Tradition.
What the fuck? Is tradition to stomp a motherfucker out?
on Black Friday, somebody dies every year and they still do it.
I guess. What possesses you to kill somebody over in the parking lot over a pair of Jordans? So
We have a tradition of violence in this country. It's a tradition of violence. Like,
but it's gotten us literally nowhere. So
I didn't say
let's
it was
try something.
intelligent. I just said that it happens all the time,
Let's-
and people just kind of like, well, keep it moving.
Hmm.
Which
I guess my
I
question.
don't know.
I guess my
Some
question
people
is,
dying over.
when do you say, you know what, I want to try something different? When do you get tired of, even the crackhead is like, you know what, I'm tired of smoking fucking crack. Even the neighborhood whore is like, you know what, I am tired of being a whore. The stick up kid is like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go get a job. The dope boy is like, I'm just gonna go get a job, man. Ain't no future in this shit. Everybody eventually gets tired. So when do you just decide, you know what, I'm gonna try a different path? When do you stem the tide and say it's got to be something better than this?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how society is. You have to, as we'll claim we're pack animals, right? We want to run it. We want to be in groups, but we want to be that one in the group who shines harder than everybody else, and we don't care what we do to the people who we view are beneath us to achieve our goals. In some cases, not in all, but there's no finite, there's no definite, For me, I mean, I was having a conversation the other day, and dude made the comment. He was like, well, even on the show, people will make this comment, but specifically, this guy was saying that money isn't everything, and we talk about being comfortable and all that other stuff. Well, obviously, money isn't everything. It's not.
That's something poor people say.
But it makes it easier to deal with other stuff. Like whatever problems might come your way, it makes it easier to deal with. Now, does that mean you should kill for it? I don't think so. I don't think it's that important. But to act like you don't need it and then complain about the people who are willing to go out there and work hard to get it, and then to stand there with your hand out wanting a piece of it, like you don't understand how hard he worked to make that money.
Right.
Whatever that person did to make it. Like somebody might look at it, somebody who plays in the NBA is being overpaid. That's neither here nor there. That's how much they're going to pay him for his skill. And if they was going to pay you X amount of dollars to do your thing, you're gonna sit up here and say you wouldn't take it.
Right.
It's just your skill isn't as marketable as his. He runs, he jumps, he shoots, puts a ball through a hoop. To you, that might not seem marketable, but to the guy who owns the team and he makes billions of dollars,
Yeah, I'll pay him millions.
I'll pay him millions.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
So-
more marketable.
Yeah, he's more marketable than the guy who sells peanuts in the stands.
Yeah,
Not to
'cause-
shit on the guy who sells peanuts, because I don't shit on any person who goes out here every day, works hard to take care of him and his family. To me, those are men.
Nobody's gonna pay to come see the peanut guy.
But nobody comes to pay. Nobody pays this right. No one pays to see the peanut guy.
That's all there is to it.
That's not how it works.
Plus, you gotta think about it from using a sports analogy. You gotta think about it like this: the average, let's say NFL, the average NFL career is only 6 years. So you're asking an individual to give up your anonymity, to give up your personal life, to be constantly under scrutiny, to have everything you do reviewed by both professional and public opinion. How much is that worth to you? How much is that worth? To me, I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay me a few $1 million because you're asking me to constantly be under a spotlight and everything I do is subject to review by not only my employers, but by the public. Yeah, I need a few $1 million. I need fuck you money. So I can tell you, fuck you. Yeah, I did it. I do it. I'm gonna do it again next week too. I need that kind of money. Like you said, nobody's coming to see the peanut guy. Plus, fuck, only 5% of people can do what these athletes do. 5% total U.S. population. 5% can do what these guys do.
I don't think it's that many. I don't think it's 5%.
Might not be. It's probably less.
I think you're being generous.
I think I am. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think I am. But not everybody can do it because I can't go out there. I can't dunk a ball.
You know what I'm saying? Did
I
you
can't.
see what Derrick Henry did to Josh Norman?
Nigga.
How many people in the league can do that?
Facts.
Man.
I saw Derrick Henry run into the end zone with a defender on his back, like a small child.
Like a backpack.
Like literally. I wanted to sing the Dora the Explorer song. Backpack. He was carrying this dude into the end zone for about 5 yards, and I was like, that is unbelievable. You jump on my back at 40, I will crumble. Every bone on the left side will break, I'm sure. But that dude just carried him into the end zone like it was nothing, then shrugged him off and did his touchdown celebration dance. I was like, Jesus, that's amazing.
That's how it goes.
Can you put the peanut vendor out there and do that?
Nah, he
Not
probably
right
break
there.
his legs.
So when people say, "Oh, he's overpaid," well, no, he's not, because you can't do it, and that's what it all boils down to. You can do it. If you could do it, you would be out there doing it.
If I could
And
do it, I
explain
would
it.
have already done it. I'd be retired by now with bad knees.
Yeah, thanks. You can't do what they can do. So because what they can do is marketable and worth something, fuck you. If you could make $1 million selling peanuts, you probably would. But nobody's coming to see you throw peanuts.
Nope.
I don't know.
I mean-
I think people are fucked. I think society's fucked. Yeah, I think with YouTube's new regulations, we're probably fucked. Because I've said something I probably shouldn't have said by now.
What, today or just
In general. In general.
Oh, yeah,
So
we've already crashed that plane.
yeah. Yeah.
It's a wrap. But
Going
I
down.
think there needs to be put some focus back on the younger generation because they can still be saved. Our generation is done, you know.
Oh yeah, we're
Our
fucked.
generation is in their 40s and they had families and they're set in their ways, whether they're successful or not. And for most of them, there's not going to be any significant change in who they are and, you know, what they aspire to. But for the younger people, which is who I'm going to guess tore up the ball today. I'm going to guess because I don't have all the details.
Mhm.
This is pure speculation. For them, man, we just need to, I don't know, we need to show them a little more patience because they didn't get the necessary guidance that they should have gotten to get them to this point. You know, when we were, you know, in our 20s, you know, we were still learning and, you know, there was still a lot of growing pains there, but
Mm.
I think we had, well, I at least I know from my perspective, I had more respect for the people around me, my age, and, you know, my elders and stuff. I used to love sitting and listening to my elders, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
teach me stuff.
I still do. Still love to listen to old people.
You
Still
know,
like to talk to
That's
them.
one of I love doing that. Just like they just sit there, listen. You know, I feel like this new age generation, not blaming it all on them because like I said, most of them didn't have any guidance, but I think this new age generation, you know, where attention deficit was like narcissism, like you saw it here and there.
Mm.
Now it's like everybody got it.
Right.
Nobody wants to listen. We're old. I saw a thing the other day where they were talking about the you know, top rap albums of the year, and dude who he's young. I guess he plays college football or maybe he's even in the pros. He was talking about how he had never heard of some of these MCs and how they were whack, but then being an old head and listening to old hip hop, the guys that he liked and he named off,
Hot
I was like,
garbage.
that's who you're comparing them to? Those guys are been terrible, man. They suck. Like I've heard them before.
Right.
I wouldn't if one of their albums costs a cup of urine, I still feel like that costs too much.
It's still overpriced.
It's overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give you 2 pubic hairs.
I mean, it's
Will you
like,
take 2 pubic hairs instead of
me,
a cup of urine?
but that just shows you how different the generations are, and there's got to be a way to bridge that gap. It's got to be a way to do it, right?
Yeah, no,
I mean, our parents thought our music was trash.
of course.
You
But
know,
that's it.
it's got to be more than just a generation gap to this. You know, that we can bridge here. I don't know.
Here's what you got. And then we'll close out on this. Well, we'll see what your rebuttal is. You say our generation is fucked, so you're focusing on the next generation. I say a generation is fucked too. Completely, like straight up the ass. Fucked. Here's why. Because this next generation was raised by us. And we ain't shit.
I didn't raise none of these little.
I didn't raise any of them. Yeah.
I like to think my kid at this age, if I had a kid all those years ago, like by now, maybe he'd be part of their generation, obviously, but he'd be a little bit more aware of his situation, where he is and where he wants to go in life. I like to believe that.
Okay. Well, a quick side note to that. I flushed my condoms, and if by some miracle I slipped up and the bitch kept the kid from me, I didn't raise you, so I ain't got no ties to you. So however fucked up you are, has nothing to do to me, son or daughter. Sorry. But yeah, no. What I was saying was that the generation behind us is fucked completely because they were raised by our retarded generation. I completely just shitbag a bunch of 15-year-olds having kids, teenagers and early 20-year-olds shitting out puppies and saying, "Oh, I'm a parent now." Not really. So I think the best thing you can do is wipe your hands of our and the next generation and go one beyond. Start fresh. Yep.
Okay.
Start fresh. Get them while they're young. Try to mold them like a fucking Jedi Knight and hope for the best. And hopefully pick out the good apples out of that bunch. And then whatever the rest, the spoiled ones,
Hit the reset button.
put them on an island like Australia and blow that bitch up.
And well, I don't think we should go that extreme just because it was our generation that created that monster to begin with, you know. I mean, I wouldn't blow it up at the same time. I don't think we can sit up here and act like we're totally not at fault.
That's what I said. We're fucked.
So, yeah, this show is kind of
A little serious.
it's a little more serious, but at the same time, you know, we're working to make this show better. You know, we're working to make this a show where people can come and share their ideas and discuss. You know, it's not all just jokes with us. You know, we actually do want to see a better society. But that's the only way we can get better choices, especially when it comes to politics and, you know, making money. You know, maybe people can come together for a business, which is, I'll admit, amongst Black people, that's really tough to do. It is. I'm just being honest. It's always hey, can I get a discount?
Oh,
How am I
Jesus.
supposed to build a business if I'm giving you a discount? Like that dog don't hunt. So, you know, whatever. But I do want to see society improve, and you know, honestly, like straight up, I want to see it get better, and I want to, you know, feel confident that I could raise decent children in it, you know, and not, you know, I want to be able to teach them math and English and stuff like that, and not have to round it out with, you know, combat training at the age of 5 and 6, you know, shooting over barbed wire as they crawl through the mud. You know, I don't want to have to start that kind of training too early, that Mad Max type shit. So, you know, I was kind of hoping somebody would hit the link and call in if there's anybody watching, but I don't think anybody's in there. So, anywho,
Maybe
with
next
that,
time.
Maybe next time. What are you playing with over there?
I don't know. Can you hear it?
Yeah, every time you, yeah.
That's my fault. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's maybe next time. Maybe we have some more people in here. We get some call-ins. Get some. Make sure the system is working right, because I mean, a lot of this stuff gets done on the fly. And a lot of times at night when I'm sitting here messing around with these systems, it's like 3 and 4 in the morning, and I'm just like, I can't anymore. I just gotta go take a nap. Doing the best I can. What's going on, Tammy? You want to call in the show?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No. Yeah, short patience for her.
You got short patience for her? What
I'm
she
just-
do to you?
Nothing. I just like fucking with them. So thanks for tuning in, but you're late and the show's over. So catch you next time.
Catch you on the flip side. I think we still got a few minutes.
I ain't got shit else to talk about. Shut this shit down.
Maybe it's what they want to talk about.
Fuck them, I'm hungry.
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm about to go eat. If y'all want to call in, call the fuck in right now. And I'm going to get something to eat. So yeah, if you got some shit to say, click the link in
There's
the
the
chat
link.
room right
Click the link.
now.
If you wanna,
See, talking shit.
Yeah,
She
you
just
never know.
talking shit.
I just want to know if the shit works.
Yeah, I know, right? There you go. All right.
Well, don't keep texting us. Just hit the link, and I mean, what the fuck?
See.
Jeez. No.
Anyway, well, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again. We have serious conversations every now and then. It's not always silly. It's not always a fucked up topic.
I just want to make the
Every
world
now
a
and then.
better place. This is the only way I know how to do that.
This is just free therapy for me.
In the chat room. You don't see a link in the chat room.
Anyway, I hope you're all being safe. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. You're all healthy and not doing anything to put yourself in danger.
Fucking show's over anyway. People and technology.
Jesus, dude.
See the link right here. See, look at that. Yeah, took me right to it. Interesting.
Anyway, go ahead, shut this down.
I'm shutting it down.
Again, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate y'all.
And we're gonna call it one and we check up out of here. And say good night to you guys. Thank you for showing up when you did, and hit that like button and click that notification bell so you know when we go live. All right, people. Peace out.